So Madam Chair, ganito po ba sa bagong Pilipinas na yung health po natin and social services, yun yung kinakaltasan. Kaya Madam Chair, I also echo the sentiment of other colleagues natin na hindi dapat ganito sa DOH. Dapat po ma-restore yung cut at kung kaya, taasan pa po. Yun lang Madam Chair, thank you.
Thank you.
Move to interject, Madam Chair.
Honorable Garin.
Madam Chair, pasensya na po, no? With due respect to Congressman Manuel, Madam Chair, tila hindi po ako sumasang-ayon.
Madam Chair, just a point of order.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to interject? Because I thought there is a policy in this committee
Yeah,
that
Madam Chair,
there
if I
will be
may.
no
Yeah, Madam Chair, but my point
because,
is... no, Madam Chair,
let
if
us
I may.
speak first, please. Let me finish first. That was the policy of this committee that was approved during the first meeting of the committee. And, well, in fact, during the previous hearings, nandito ako. I am asking also to interject, but I am not allowed to interject as part of the minority. Now, why are we now allowed to interject, Madam Chair?
1 minute suspension.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Ano bang, may interjection ba sila?
Sinatal... Yun nga, kaya nga.
Hearing resume.
Point of order, Madam Chair. Yeah. I really don't want to make a point of order, but I would find it unfair on the part of the administration being wrongly accused na maraming mga programa sa kalusugan ang tinapyasan. Mr. Chair, the figures is not correct.
Madam Chair, point of order.
Madam Chair, I'm
Madam
having
Chair,
a
yung
point of
binabanggit
order.
po, hindi po siya isang point of order.
Yeah.
Order is about yung proceedings natin, yung paano natin
No, Madam
pinapadalo.
Chair. Hindi po totoo
That is
yan.
an interjection kasi facts po yung pinapresent, Madam Chair.
Yeah, Madam Chair, you can make a point of order if the figures being presented is not correct. Because this is a budget briefing. Hindi po pwede na meron tayong drama na pinapalabas natin na lahat ng programa ng kalusugan ay tinapyasan and making the administration look back where in fact it is not true. We have to compare
Madam
net
Chair,
versus net.
Madam
So
Chair,
with that,
point
Madam
of
Chair,
order.
I move that the interpellation of the Honorable Manuel be stricken off the records. So move, Madam
Chair.
Chair.
1 minute suspension.
Madam Chair,
Ayun, sinuspend.
have we resumed hearing? Muna?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Madam Chair, nag-resume na ba tayo, Madam Chair? Hindi pa po. Kinompare naman yung ngayon siya yung proposal, di ba?
Hindi kasi hindi nila kinumpare apples to apples. Kaya mukhang binawasan.
Merong tinapyas.
No. ko lang
Let
mag-object.
me just clarify everything. Let me just clarify. According to the rules from the appropriations, it is correct that we cannot interject. So,
I had a point of order, Madam Chair.
let me just clarify that. Okay?
So no, Madam Chair, so no interjection
No
is allowed.
interjections.
Just a point of order.
Yeah, so I had a point of order, Madam Chair, and a pending motion.
Yes, Madam Chair, since my interpellation was referred to, then I would like to express that I object to the striking out of my interpellation since for several agencies po, that's how we as young people compare yung ating mga plano sa pagbabudget. Anong meron tayo ngayon at ano yung plano from Malacanang na budget? Kasi yun yung magiging baseline natin, Madam Chair, how we will assert for higher budget for services.
Madam Chair, may I explain my objection, my point of order? I raise it as a point of order kasi tila pinapalabas na tinapyasan lahat ng programa ng kalusugan, and that's very unfair to an administration who has been investing on health. Kung magdadagdag tayo ng pondo, dagdagan. That's why my point of order is that there was a misrepresentation of the facts given because comparison is net versus net. Kaya yung mga sagot kanina na tinapyasan lahat ng programa ng kalusugan, that is not factual. I therefore move earlier, Madam Speaker, that those statements be stricken off the record. Because that will make the administration look bad. And that will make us look bad na parang lahat ng programa sa kalusugan ay tinapyasan natin. That's unfair to the people who have been working for the budget of the Department of Health. So I had a motion, Madam Chair.
Madam Chair.
I object, Madam
Madam
Chair, to that
Chair.
motion.
May I have the floor, Madam Chair? 1 minute suspension.
Madam Chair. Madam Chair,
Sorry. We
may I
need
ask
to...
for clarification?
Yes, Honorable Plato.
Kasi kanina pa akong umaga rito Madam Chair. Kung ganito ang mangyayari, abutin na naman ako ng alas 11 mamayang gabi. Just like the DOTR. Now, let's settle the issue. Bakit nyo
Yes, we
pinapayagan
will-
yung point of order?
We will be
Yes,
clarifying the
please
rules.
let me finish, Madam Chair. Because our rules state specifically kung ano yung point of order and when it is going to be raised. Di ba? Kasi ina-allow nyo But if I read section 103 of our House rules, and I would like to quote, a point of order is a privileged question that raises a violation of the rules in relation to the matter under discussion on the floor. A motion to read any part of the rules is equivalent to a point of order and takes precedence over any other motion other than a motion to adjourn. Yun po ang rules natin. Dapat yun ang sundin natin.
Thank you for clarifying the rules. Actually, that is what we are going to clarify. The point of order will, as mentioned, only be on the ruling and violation of the rules. Parliamentary. So, and with that, and because there is a pending motion, Honorable Garin,
Yeah.
will you?
Thank you, Madam Chair. After conferring with our good colleague, I actually withdraw my point of order with the assurance of the Chair that the data that were mentioned will be corrected. So the wrong data that will be mentioned will have to be stricken off the records.
Madam Chair, question of privilege. May I be allowed to speak?
Honorable Raul Manuel.
Yes, Madam Chair. Madam Chair, I don't see the point na may mga ipapatanggal po tayong facts and data kasi Madam Chair, wala pa kong isa-cite na data kung hindi ito yung proposal na nasa National Expenditure Program. Second, Madam Chair, it has been also a part of our scrutiny of the national budget na kinukumpara din talaga natin yung actual budget ngayon tsaka yung pinopropose po sa National Expenditure Program. There are many ways to compare naman talaga, GAA to GAA, NEP to NEP, pero hindi po nawawala doon, Madam Chair, yung GAA to NEP. Kasi, Madam Chair, doon natin makita na kung ano yung pagkakaalam ngayon ng administrasyon sa national budget, ano yung dapat ayusin, ano yung dapat baguhin. Kaya, Madam Chair, ako po, Madam Chair, na-notice ko, di ba, sa OVP, parang nililimit natin yung discussion. Sa OP, nilimit natin yung discussion. Pati ba naman DOH, Madam Chair? Sana po hindi tayo matakot sa facts at sa katotohanan, Madam Chair. At i-allow natin yung mga deliberations at ma-put on record iyon. Yun lang muna, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Manuel. Let me yield the chairmanship to Honorable Stella Kimbo.
Thank you. So, may minutes pa ba si... Okay. So, just to set the record clear, Mr. Secretary,
Yes, Madam Chair.
so moving forward, when we make comparison of numbers, we just have to make it clear what we are comparing, whether we're comparing NEP figures versus GAA figures. All right? So just to make to minimize confusion. Yun lang po, Secretary, okay? Moving forward. And for the members of the House, if a point of order is to be raised, it has to be based on a violation of a rule. Yun lang po. Right? Okay. So with that,
Madam Chair,
yes.
just to clarify, with regards to the statement, last statement of Honorable Janet Garin, what is the ruling of the chair? In regards to the striking out of all the data pertinent to the position of the Honorable Manuel, what's the ruling of the chair? Thank you.
Madam Chair. Madam Chair.
Yeah. Let me make. Okay.
No, I'm just asking the chair, what is the ruling of the chair with regards to the statement, and that is not a motion of the Honorable Garin. What I'm saying is, what is the ruling of the chair with regards to the statement that she's getting the commitment of the chair?
Okay, let me make a ruling on this first. We first have to set on record alin dito sa data ang mali. Alright, so we are referring to the data on page 12. Mr. Secretary, so let's do a rundown. All the numbers here. So can you confirm that these numbers are correct? One by one.
Yes, Madam Chair. For the DOH, for PhilHealth, the NEP for 2024 is 101.5 billion, and the NEP in 2023 was 100.2 billion. So it increased. For Heart Center, the NEP in 2024 is 1.8 billion. The NEP in 2023 was the same, 1.8 billion. For NKTI, it was 1.3 billion in 2023. For 2024, it's 1.2, so minimal decrease. For Philippine Children, it's 1.2 billion. It increased to 1.4 billion for 2024. It increased, yes. And for Lung Center of the Philippines, it was 630 million in 2023 NEP. It's now 561, which is lower. For PITAC, it increased from 156 to 174. And for NNC, it decreased from 401 to 296. And for PINAC, it's almost the same, 43, yes, increased to 46 for AIDS.
Okay, so all of these data have been confirmed by the Secretary, so there is nothing to be stricken out. Okay, so ang kailangan na lang natin ipaliwanag sa mga nakikinig natin ng mga kababayan is ang pagko-compare po natin ng numero is NEP to NEP at GAA to GAA. Sa ngayon po, ang pinag-uusapan natin ay NEP pa lang po, so proposed numbers pa lang. Ang maaprubahan na number would be the GAA number, which will happen months from now. So yun po ang paliwanag. So that being clear, we can now move forward.